Okay, so 1 second.
Are you on straight?
Okay.
Lucy, did you cry?
Okay, we're live. All right, let's see now. I want to see if we can get the. Let me have Lucy for a minute. Lucy. All right. Okay. Hi. Want to go to sleep? You want to go to sleep? Let's see. Let's try to see your channel. Don't you want to see your channel? Oh, you. Hi. Lukey, I don't know if he's going to go to, maybe he wants to go to sleep. You want to go to sleep? You want to go to sleep?
No.
You want to go to sleep?
He's gonna keep scratching.
You want to go to sleep?
But do you want me to put him in his bed?
You want to go? You're going to go to sleep? Where's he going to go? You're going to put him in his bed. If he wants to go to sleep?
Unless you want me to put his bed right there. Actually, no, I'll just put him.
Okay, let's see now. So, what we have is a annihilation in South Carolina. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Okay, so let me just get in here. That video did upload. I wonder if I left the other one that I thought was black the last time, if it would have uploaded, because I deleted it, the other one, or it said it didn't process, but this one processed after it was totally black. So I don't know what happened there, but the puppy video is there, so I didn't have to redo it again, because that was like really aggravating. But hi, Whisper to Me, Holly Davids, Holly Davina, sorry. Isabel, Kathy, Aurora, GB, Lindy Reby, Sean, Kubi, Elise K, good to see you. Muav 2, Carla, Tammy, Eve, Sean, Happy, Vintage Gal, YU, 1, 2, Slam Moran, Mimi, Whisper to Me, I got right, Kathy. What is that? That's a couple of new people. Peachy, Peachio, Tammy McD, how are you feeling? Debbie L, Aurora, Lisa Hobbs. Okay, let's see. Happy, Karen H. Let's see, Sabrina Rochelle, Kubi, Julie W, Jennifer Rochelle, Pam W, Mimi Forsyth, Oliver, thank you, Oliver. Let's see, Susie B. And okay, so let me just get to this story and then I'll open the phone lines, because this is a Really crazy story. And the doctor almost looks like the one that operated on the conjoined twins. I don't know if you remember, but it's not him because he even made them a birthday cake. But I think that doctor passed away. He was a really great doctor. He was very, very famous. But the doctor that we had that was murdered was Dr. Robert Leslie, 70 years old, and his wife, Barbara Leslie, who was 69, along with their 2 grandchildren, Ada Leslie, 9, and Noah Leslie, 5, plus somebody that was working at the house on the air conditioning unit and very badly injuring the co-worker to that. And it's a really strange case, but this is a picture from WSOC of Dr. Leslie. Let me just open that so you can see that. So we have fair use on all of that, and it's ridiculous that I've even got to keep going through this, but I will. So the 5th victim was James Lewis, 38, from Gastonia. He was found dead outside. I'd been working on the homes, at the home on the HVAC system. What, honey? Okay. And let's see. Now, the weird thing was a former NFL player is the one that did this. And then he disappeared to his parents' house and barricaded himself, and then he killed himself. And the connection between this, they think that possibly this doctor treated him. Now, this doctor was an emergency room doctor, so it's a really weird case. But the NFL player, let me get his last name is Adams. Get his first name because I'm just ouch. Who is it? I saw this actually when we were watching the news. Philip Adams is the former NFL player, and this happened in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And shortly after the shooting, the York County Sheriff's Office tweeted that detectives were searching for a man wearing a black hoodie and camo pants who was last seen in the area. And I saw an interview with his father afterwards saying that he doesn't know. He thinks football ruined his son because his son had never hurt anyone. And his son suffered multiple injuries, including concussions, on the football field. 1 second.
You're going to hear the dog running, okay? Alright?
1 second.
You're going to hear the dog running.
And Dr. Leslie wrote in a book, 25 years. No, we can't have that. Tell Ali to sit with him. Or bring him over here. 25 years in the ER have taught me a lot of things. I know without a doubt that life is fragile. I have come to understand that humility may be the greatest virtue, and I'm convinced that we need to take the time to say the things we deeply feel to the people we deeply care about. And another of his excerpts reads, ultimately, the ER is a place where the faith of each one of us will be tested. Here we can learn who we are and on what ground we stand, and sometimes it's a place where our faith can be found. Okay, so let's see. It's just a really, really sad thing. And why he did it, you know, what was the reason? Don't know. So Adams was found dead inside the home. Okay, they were trying to remove him from his parents' home, attempting to negotiate a peaceful surrender, and he killed himself. Self-inflicted gunshot. So that was just one of the big shakeups. There was also an explosion in an Ohio factory And then there was a shooting in Texas at a cabinet factory, which was unfolding. What?
Where should I put him? When we put him right behind you?
You could put by Allie, maybe by Allie, and then she could just put her hand there until I get off. Okay, so let me just go over here real quick. And the Ohio explosion, that was in a factory, but there was the cabinet. Oh, don't do this to me again, computer. Hold on a minute. And I think it was an employee, and the employee was on the run, and there were multiple people that were hurt. And let's see what we have now, because I saw that on the news earlier. It's crazy with the gun violence that's going on. Okay, so it was in Bryan. Good night, honey, I love you. Bryan, Texas, shooting 27-year-old suspect charged with murder. So now they've got the suspect there held on a $1 million bond. So he opened fire in his Texas cabinet making company where he worked, killing one person and wounding 5 others before shooting and wounding a state trooper. And he's 27-year-old Larry Bolin. And it was the Kent Moore Cabinet Company. Oh my gosh. And Bolin was solely responsible for the attack. Happened at about 2:30 p.m. And he was gone by the time the officers arrived. And I just want to see how he was found, because the company, which makes custom cabinets, has design centers in nearly a dozen Texas cities and employs more than 600 people, according to the website. And what just happened to my thing? What are we doing here? Okay. And the cabinet company said that they were devastated by the tragic events at their Stone City manufacturing plant in Bryan, Texas. Our thoughts are with our workers and their families, and we ask that you... I'm live. Okay. Let's see here. Been working closely with the Texas Department of Public Safety and Texas Rangers as they assist law enforcement. But I want to see, how did they catch him? Because when I watched this, they hadn't caught him. I'm not seeing how they caught this guy. I guess they just knew who he was maybe at that time, and they just weren't releasing it. So investigators believe Bolin has since been charged. Yeah. So, yeah. Whew. That's a crazy day for gun violence there. And then that Ohio explosion. Okay. What's going on with that? Who is that? Well, how come? It sounds like it's coming from somewhere else. Okay, I thought you were going to stay with her. Okay. One person was killed and 8 hurt after the Ohio paint plant blast. So we have a cabinet factory, a paint factory, and then that South Carolina doctor. And I'm sorry about the noise, but my daughter's just waiting to go back in there, and Lucy is making it known that she's not there. Okay. That is about... Did anybody get any more news on that? Oh my goodness, hold on a second. On the South Carolina... We had Scotties growing up. They were adorable. I have a 190-pound Great Dane now. Yeah, July 7th. See, somebody said, does she bark? That's what she does. Oh, she stopped. Oh, there she goes. Scotty puppy breeder put a warm water bottle and blanket in her bed. Scotty puppy breeder? Scotty puppy breeder? Okay, thanks. Yeah, she's got a blankie in there from the breeder, and my daughter's gonna hold her. My daughter's just in the bathroom right now. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here and grab the number. What are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put the number in Slack. Hold on, let me just do that. General, yes. Okay. And oh, what? Are you not going in there yet?
I gotta wash my face.
Daughter's wearing like clothes that are like 6 sizes too big. I don't know what the heck she's wearing. Your cats are worried. Oh, Kobe, please don't let them be worried. She's okay. So my daughter's new puppy went through that just the first couple of nights. It's like having a newborn. Yeah, she's settling down right now. She's worn. I think she's pretty worn out. She had her shots. That's what the breeder said too. She had her shots. See, oh, I'm just so aggravated with the transfer like it was because I wanted to be there. And I know I can just call the breeder and everything, but I wanted to be there and I wanted to see the other family and I have to contact them. But yeah, he can't remember whether she had the shots this morning before they left or she had them yesterday, but she said that he was probably going to be a little hyper today. And then, oh my gosh, what's going on? Wait. I'm live. Deb, I'm live, Deb. I'm live, Deb. Hold on a minute. Hello? Yeah. Oh, I'm live. I'm live. No, I mean, I can put it on mute. Sorry about that. I had somebody that was not doing well that I had to speak to. Okay. Can you hear me now? I want to make sure my sound is back. Can you hear me? Great news, Nana Patty. Your sister's doing better? That's great news. Okay, you can hear me? Please just let me know, because I sometimes when I mute and unmute. Hi Sharon, how are you feeling? Ari, how are you? Julie W, Jen H, Debbie L, Kathy from Texas. You can hear me, good. Okay, so nobody's gonna call in? Okay, that's fine. Patricia Fassett, hi Kimberly Mays. All right, so I wanted Scooter to come on here, and I found it interesting that tonight we need some elevator music, Wendy says. Oh no, really? Elevator music. Hi, advocate. Called as monkey butts. We thought you said two Scooter called us monkey butts. Oh no. I wish he'd call in. But I wish somebody, why doesn't anybody want to call in? Let me try to get I want to talk to Scooter about the Scooter?
Yeah, I was waiting until you got off the phone.
Oh, okay. Did you hear about the South Carolina thing?
No, what?
The thing about
What?
the doctor that was killed with his wife and the two grandchildren, and then the guy that was working on the air conditioning unit, and then by the NFL guy?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that happened. And they think they're really not sure why the NFL guy targeted them, except that maybe this doctor that worked in the emergency room might have treated him.
Oh my goodness.
And then his father was like, "Oh, my boy is good. He's never done anything wrong. I think it's the football that ruined him, because he was really injured in football, a lot of concussions and stuff." So I don't know. I don't know what the
I
thing was.
mean, this just happened tonight or what?
Yeah, today. Well, like yesterday, today, And then also, the one in Texas at the cabinet factory?
No.
27-year-old guy went crazy and started shooting people.
Oh my goodness.
And
No.
then the paint plant in Ohio exploded.
What?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was a crazy day. I heard all this when I got home. I was watching the news and stuff. And
I
then
didn't doubt it.
you didn't hear anything about that? Okay. And yeah, that was all
Oh my goodness.
all going on today. The poor dad who lost his parents and his two kids. Jennifer said, the poor dad.
Hi everyone.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely, and the mother. Scooter's pigtails are so cute. She's trying to relive her youth.
Hippie long stocking.
So you when did you come home?
Yesterday, last night.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And you were in bed early watching all that drama. Now let's talk about that drama. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So the first drama, because I talked about this, I couldn't see the chat when I was talking about it this afternoon. So I don't know how anybody felt about what I said, but I'll tell you what I feel, and then you can tell me what you feel.
Okay.
Okay. So we have her D that came on yesterday, and I did see that, and she just came on with an attitude, right? And she was like,
Yeah.
It's my income. I'll do whatever I want with it. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't need to write you any receipts. I don't need to do anything. What are you going to
Right.
go take a receipt from me to your income taxes? Okay, so, and she said, and this is the last time we're talking about it.
She went
And
live tonight too.
I know, but when I looked tonight, it was all about just like ladies' night, like nothing happened, right? It was going to try to be like that, right? Okay, yeah, I didn't watch it, but I just said,
I
well,
stayed in a few minutes and I left.
right.
I did say something though.
You did? Okay, well, but yeah, I'll
Nothing
tell you what I
mean.
said
It was
this
nothing
afternoon.
mean.
I'll tell you what I said this afternoon, and it's just my thoughts, and I'll be like Forrest Gump, and that's all I'm going to say about it, is that, okay, she says she doesn't have to answer to anybody, and it's her income. That would be all well and good, but she did say it was going to St. Jude's, right? She said
Yeah.
100%, and that's where her problem lies. And why did she do it? I just want to know, why did she say that? Why did she have to be the middleman between St. Jude's? Why? Why couldn't she just
That's
put the
what I
link
don't
out?
understand.
Okay, so then it makes me think that there was something all along that said, if I say St. Jude's, maybe they'll give more, right? So
Oh,
it makes it sound really nefarious or sinister. Or it's
thank
not
you, Lisa Hobbs.
doesn't sound good.
You saw it, Vintage Gal, what I said.
Oh, they saw what you said.
I just was advertising some candles. I said they were really good.
So yeah, and she was pissed about that. And then that's another thing about her. She, who's being accused of all this, quickly went ahead and was like, "Hey, what Elle is doing is wrong. It's wrong, right?" Like she was going to be reporting again,
Yes.
right? Okay, and I'm thinking like, wait a second, you're going to report? Like this is crazy, right?
Yes.
So, all right. But then my question is, then she said that somebody said to her, "Can I have a receipt for my taxes?" But even if she gave them a receipt, okay, it's not going to be from St. Jude. So what is it going to help them with their taxes, which is the whole purpose? If they were going to donate a big amount that they were going to write off on their taxes, why didn't they do it directly to St. Jude and get a receipt for their taxes? Why would they do it through a middleman like that? Why would they even take the chance that the person's not going to donate the money to where they said they were going to donate the money? Right?
I hear ya.
And I think it's
hear
this
ya.
whole thing with these
Hi, Julie
people
W. and Danielle C. Sorry.
that either wanted to come on and say like, oh, they don't need the money. They're not doing this as a job or income or anything. They were so, for some reason, they didn't want to like, that was so beneath them to say that. So if they said they were taking it for a charity or taking it for an autism robot or whatever else kind of thing that they say 100% is going to a billboard, that a case is still open that's not, or whatever it is, then people are going to give towards that. But like I said, mark my words, 6 months, you're going to have another scandal because there's people collecting stuff right now, 100%. Going towards stuff that's not going to happen because there is no open investigation. I hate to tell you that. As many, believe me, you guys know that I would like anyone that was involved in that to be prosecuted. So would her parents. Every stone, there is no stone left unturned by the family. Do you understand that? You have to get that through your head. No stone was left unturned regarding NK or anybody else. There is nothing, and there's no open investigation, no matter how much any of us want it. There's none. And anyone telling you this is a complete and utter liar. Okay, just so you know this. So in 6 months, you're not one of the people that says, I gave hundreds of dollars to so-and-so because they told me it was open and, the investigation was open and they were going to prosecute this person. They were getting a billboard. It's not happening. There's not going to be a billboard, and it's going to be the next scandal. Just mark it down. And
I
then,
believe you 100%.
yeah, I believe me. I'm telling you this. And then the
I
other
don't
thing,
know what channel you're talking about, but I can guess. I think.
the other thing is, then you had this guy who sold his story to the Daily Mail, and he made his rounds on another thing, and then he started talking about disgusting
What?
stuff that
I
I had
was
to,
in there.
that
I
was
was listening that day yesterday.
I had to turn off the volume, but I don't even know why. Suddenly, isn't that a person that said never again going to touch that case?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and now suddenly that case has become a hot topic, hasn't it? And it's all with this crap stuff that the families asked not to happen, but it still is. And now you've got this guy that's done things, and everybody got upset when he was on another channel, and yet somebody calls them there. So, and it was just gross talk in the afternoon, really disgusting about.
It was. It
Yeah.
was.
Was it what he did to little people? Little under.
To a 13-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He said he was
Okay.
20.
Yeah. Let's not even say what it is, but yeah,
Okay.
disgusting. Stuff illegal. Okay. Absolutely. And that's like what if you're listening when you have your kids? Well, they curse a lot anyway. So if you're listening to that with your kids, I don't know. But
He was very blunt.
Yeah, it was gross. It was gross. And, but yet then this other one is calling them out. And if she apparently had someone, so they're just going back and forth with all this stupid drama. But the thing is, if she wants the super chats, why couldn't she just say, hey, I'm doing this as a business? Why did she have to put St. Jude into it? I don't understand why she had to put St. Jude in there.
I don't either.
Couldn't she just say, if you want to make a donation to St. Jude, just like we do, here's the link, make it go direct. And then you get your receipt and you get everything else. But it's like, I think that they're all sidestepping around either they're, I don't know, they think they're above that or something, and they want to appear like extremely wealthy and better than everyone. And so they would never be earning an income, but they would collect for a charity that they end up not really allegedly collecting for, not completely at least. And
did you hear her last night that she's going to do a different charity now?
Are you serious? I didn't hear that part.
Yes, for animals.
Are you? Oh my gosh.
I am not joking.
And 100% she's saying?
I don't know about that, but it was going to be going, this time it will be for animals.
Okay. So just, why not just say what it is? I don't know. That's all I'm going to say on that, because then you can tell me what you think is about what you heard. But she just sounded really pompous, and that's my income, she kept saying.
You know what gave me and I think I won't name who. There was a couple of people here in chat, in Slack, we were talking today a little bit about it, that follow that, have been watching it too. And something that it gave me the creeps at times when she was talking, is you would hear this little giggle from her, like she was really, really enjoying it.
No, you do have to report what money to the IRS. You do report your income to the IRS. You working essentially as an independent contractor, a self-employed person, you have to report that income to the IRS. There's no taxes being taken out of it. So you have to report it to the IRS, of course. That's when you file your income taxes, you put that in there. I don't know what they're saying. You don't have to report that to the IRS. 100% you have to report that to the IRS. If she's getting money through PayPal, they're going to send her something. If she's getting it through Payoneer or whatever, however the heck she's getting her money, if it's going to come through at the end of the year. It's not, I don't understand what people think.
I know.
You have to pay taxes. Everybody does.
Did you see you have a puppy breeder in here?
Yeah, I know, a Scotty puppy breeder, and that's funny because we were looking for one for so long. I wonder where you are. And let me know where you are. Send me your information in case that I want to get another one, Scotty puppy breeder.
Did you hear though what I said, how she kind of gave me the creeps?
It's reported but written off. What do you mean it's written off, Luke? I don't. Working for a charity is still taxable income. And she's not working for it. That wouldn't be considered working for a charity. She doesn't work for St. Jude. She's not a nonprofit. And she doesn't work for St. Jude. And she said she wasn't fundraising for St. Jude.
Right, right. She said she was a private donor. Remember?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just, that was so ridiculous. I just don't know who would, if you're going to make a big donation to something like St. Jude, wouldn't you want to make sure it went there?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But why would you even want to donate to St. Jude through Google and then Google takes 30% of the money, right? Why not just donate it right through the link, 100%? That's what
Yeah,
I don't even understand. That doesn't even make sense. What did she have to be the middleman there for? Why?
Well, I think it was probably because, like you said, she figured people would give more because it was.
Or the other thing is, okay, let's say even if she had the best of intentions of, what are you doing? Where are the dogs? I have no idea. They're in their crates, Allie. What are you talking about?
Hi, Allie. This is Granny.
So,
or didn't
no, but
yet.
like, what about this though? What about this? What about if she thought, oh my gosh, I'll get all these donations. Let's just say tens of thousands of dollars in donations, and I'll donate that amount of money to St. Jude and write that off my taxes. Could have been another tactic there. But then maybe not enough came through, or whatever. It was, I don't know. It just, there's so many. Why even set yourself up for something like that? Anytime someone says, I get nervous for them. Anytime someone says 100% of the profits, 100% of the donation, whatever, are going to be used for such and such a thing. Because I'm so anal, if like 1 cent is misappropriated, I get crazy. So I don't know why people just set themselves up for that.
You didn't hear me though when I said that listening to her last night gave me the creeps.
It gave why?
I heard her do a little giggle a few times.
Yeah.
And it was like so creepy, so inappropriate. Like she was just loving all this. I'm telling you, there's something up with that woman. There is something wrong there.
And then she said that people were calling her and she's going to get legal act. And then every time she could go, that's slander. That's slander. Wait a minute. That's slander. I'm going to get, and I'm like, okay, come on. Oh, you're calling me a scammer. Like she's getting so upset. Oh, you're calling me a scammer? But where the heck was she all this time? And now she's just coming back, going to do shows 2 nights a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? If everybody, more power to her. You know what? She hasn't lost any subscribers, and she's
it's a channel here on YouTube, but Carolyn doesn't want us to say any names.
We don't use names. This is just a general rule on the channel. We don't use other channel names. But, I mean, it's easy to find. Look up a St. Jude's scandal and you'll see it. You'll find out everything you need to know.
Yeah.
But it's been a scandal for months now on YouTube. But why? Really, then how can anyone talk? If she hasn't lost any subscribers and she's got new people joining the membership, then those people want to be with her. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. She's shown who she is. If all those people want to be with her, then that's it. Then more power to her on that one. Then those people are where they want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's shown her true colors. All those people still want to be there. That's fine.
To a point, Carolyn, to a point, because she has never really shown who she is, not even to her supposed close friends. She will not show herself on the phone, like a FaceTime. Now, something's wrong there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. People might think, oh, she's just, a scammer, getting some money, a little bit of money, but I don't know. I think there's more to it. I don't know why. It's just a gut feeling.
But I
I
can't
think
believe she
that
would say that I'm going to go and then I'm going to get
there's a gut feeling.
an
There's
animal
something more
charity
with
now.
her. I'm telling you, there's something more with this lady. She is not who they think she is.
But it's all out there at least, right? So at this point, anybody that gives the money, I mean, why would anybody worry about it now? They all know.
Let me just say, I would be afraid to actually go meet her somewhere.
Okay.
That's just the
Yeah.
feeling I have. And I didn't have that until last night. And hearing her last night, yeah, I would be scared to meet her somewhere. That's just my own opinion.
Yeah. I know. No.
There's no sound. You are with me, advocate?
She's not going to tell you how much money it was. So everybody should just stop wasting their energy in ask. She's not going to
Yeah.
answer any of your questions. She's not going to
I'm
answer
done now.
anything. She's done.
Yeah.
The people that are staying with her, that's what I'm saying. You just got to stay in your own lane. She's shown the people what she did, what she's doing, and they're staying with her. Then you know what? Then they're fine with that. And if they are, then they're good for them. You know, that's it. That's it.
Yep, I agree.
But like the same thing, I can tell you the same thing is going to happen in about 6 months, because right now we have one channel after another popping up, and I'll tell you, we know how much there's so many people are emotionally invested in investigating Nicole Kessinger. But she was investigated. That's what the people don't understand. She was investigated. You have to understand that, okay? And when anybody looks at the case, of course they're going to say, oh my gosh, well, she lied and she did it. Yeah, she did those things and she was a catalyst and everything else. And you could believe, like me, that she was going to be involved after the fact. That I have no doubt in my mind that she would have went to clean up and with Jim. Why else would he come to town? But they didn't do it. And you can't just say, oh, well, we're going to, take you in because of what you were going to. They didn't do it. And every rock was turned to try to find out something, and they can't. So that's it. It's over. It's done. And what I think all these channels, and it's my opinion, but there's so much emotional baggage, I think, that's a lot of women that have been wronged in their life through another woman have put all of this emotion, and I've seen it 100%, because I was even in a group once that was all about investigating her. And the women that were in this group, a lot of them had been cheated on. Some of them put their but they wanted to hang her up. And it wasn't so much even for justice for this case, but it was like she was the object of all of their hatred. All of everything was being brought down the line to her. And when you have strong emotion like that, I could literally sit here every night and say like this, hey, the investigation's going to be open. I just heard that her arrest is almost imminent. They've got her. Wait, I'm getting something right now. They've tracked her. Oh, I think we have a spotting. And anyone can do that. And there are people, a lot of them women, that'll sit there and be like, yes, keep going, get her, because it's all fueled with emotion. Okay? Mm-hmm. And that's what it is. They're putting everything, and they'll put money. Here's $50, here's $100. You're going to get a billboard. You're going to get this investigated. You're going to keep looking. And they're being lied to. Okay? And why do I say they're being lied to? Because the investigation isn't open. It isn't.
Right, right.
She's not being investigated. There's not going to be an arrest. So what are they going to do when there's not an arrest in, it's already past 2 weeks that they said. They're going to say there's a delay, there's a holdup, there's corruption, this guy's crooked, the DA is crooked. We need to get the DA out of there. He's got to make an apology. He just closed up this case. It's all lies.
Thank you, Julianne Gonzalez. I see a lot of people talking and saying hi and stuff and agreeing or whatever.
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
just
lies.
listening to Carolyn, so I'm
That's
not
my
gonna tell you.
opinion, but it is. You'll see. And 6 months
Why
from
is it-
now, if these channels are even around, or if these people just absconded with all the money they raised for these things that will never happen, okay, they may just be gone into the night. Just
Oh, gosh, I hope they are.
okay.
To please give this family a rest,
Yeah,
you know?
and then all these people are going to say, well, what happened to my money? We thought that was, we were putting this up, and I thought we were doing that, and I thought there was going to be an arrest imminent. And it's not. It's not
Right.
going to be there. Please. And if you are really investing your time and your emotion, you'd be better off going to therapy for whatever, because there's something probably in your past with another woman, and your money is better used for therapy, seriously, to help you process that and get over that, than to, because I've seen the people in the groups way back in the beginning, and many of them told me, yes, I had the same situation. My husband cheated on me, and I was going to get, we got back together, but I'll never forget that other woman. I couldn't get her, but I'm going to get this one. And that's what it is.
Oh, yeah, that's
she'll
a
get,
lot of it. Yeah.
whatever it is, she's not living a good life. Believe me. Do you think you could live a good life like that? But to sit there and invest your life and your money into something that's just purely fantasy. Okay,
Oh, my
they're
goodness,
not spotting her.
goals.
They're not
Look what
spotting her.
Sandy
She's
was.
probably in Costa Rica somewhere living. They didn't spot her. That's just the channels that say they were her cousins. Come on.
Yeah. Like Sandy said, this is our family. This is my
Okay.
daughter. Do you
Luke-
think we didn't,
Yeah, we didn't turn over every stone. They turned over every single stone. Okay? It's not that it's unsolved, Luke. It is solved, but people don't want to let it go. There's stuff you didn't see, but it has been investigated. Don't you think the family would, if there was someone else involved, they would want that person to be charged? Do you think they would just say, oh, okay, whatever? They're not going to do that. Definitely not.
heck no.
They could not connect her to anything that would have charged her, not even with the civil suit. Okay? So please know this has been looked into. Those who were affected by someone cheating would have been eliminated if there had been a jury trial. Yeah, exactly. So I'm telling you, and no matter what your emotions want, because I've seen even ramblers over there like, oh my gosh, you're so happy. You can. It's not gonna. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
No.
Don't you think I 100% would want to see her investigated if there was something that would tie her to it? Her family 100% would have never let it go.
Exactly.
It's
You would
done.
think people would realize that.
It's done. Sandra's right here. Sandra did turn over every stone. She wasn't going to leave anything undone. And these people that are telling you this, they're liars. They're 100% liars. And I will say, and it's my opinion, that in 6 months, that's going to be the next scam. And all the people are going to be saying, but I gave all my money to these people who promised me this. It's not going to happen.
I agree. Yeah, yeah, I will, I hope, it will be. I hope you're
My
right.
advice, if you want to give to St. Jude, give to St. Jude directly. If you want to give to the American Lung Association, give to the American Lung Association directly. Give to any charity directly. Don't let anybody say, I'm going to give the money on your behalf. Okay? If you go to a store and they ask you to donate $1 and they'll put your name on a wall, you go ahead and do that. Okay? You got to hope that's going to be legit there. But to go to YouTube and to somebody you don't even know who's definitely, why do they have to give your money to St. Jude or to the American Lung Association or to the ASPCA? Just give it to them yourselves. And to the creators out there, if you want, there's nothing wrong with anyone earning income. No one should be begrudged that. You're doing work, you're creating content. And I think if people stop with that crap, we'll see less corruption, hopefully, less scamming.
Boy, I sure hope so.
Yeah.
That would be so nice.
Right. See, Sandra raised $47,000 for the missing and exploited children, and she raised a ton of money for lupus through the walks and stuff. Do it legitimately.
Yes.
That's, you just don't.
Sandy, that's fantastic. Why don't these people do that? You know why? Because they can't keep the money. These creators, they're
Right.
the ones, causing all this to make their money,
Just put a direct link, to whatever. That way the people get the receipts they want for their taxes. You don't get befuddled down with that stuff. No one's going to accuse you of scamming people. I don't know. It's just, it's terrible.
Fantastic.
But that's what I have to say about that. But I want somebody to write that down. Scooter, you got to write that down in 6 months.
Let me put it in my phone right now. On my notes,
Six
okay?
months. Check in, and I guarantee you're going to have people saying, "Where is this that we were promised? Where did we give this money to? What happened to the investigation? I thought we were having an arrest. I thought we were putting up signs and all this stuff. What happened?"
Sandy raised $22,000 for St. Jude's.
Mm-hmm. She does a lot of the lupus walks too. That raise. That's how
She
she
raised
raised a lot of the money doing the
34,000.
walks. I would love
Yeah.
to do a walk. Just like I said, Rosemary does that garage sale, and she does it in
Right.
May. I don't know if she's going to be able to have that this year, but those are legitimate people that are raising money for real things. Put your time and effort and money. Even if you don't have money, you could help out with the walks. Get somebody to sponsor you to walk in one of those things for lupus or for breast cancer or whatever. I'm dying to help Rosemary with that garage sale, but I don't know if she'll be able to have it this year. We were going to do it last year. You're getting ready to do another one for lupus? I wish I could come down and walk with you. We should all. Can you imagine if we all went down and walked?
Oh, I would love that. Can you imagine the money that would be raised?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you don't have to worry. I mean, it's like it's there, it's done, it's finished in one day.
That is just fantastic.
That's not even including the people all around the world that gave in memory of your family. Right, yeah. Absolutely. And they gave directly in memory of your family the way that they should. That way they know it's there.
Right.
And, can you imagine there would not be the months of this drama if that wasn't there? Because that's what it's all about. She could make as much money as she wants. Nobody would say anything. It's just because of the charity that was attached.
Right. And now it's going to be an animal one.
Yeah, and at this point, If she's shown you what she is, and if people keep doing it, then there should be no drama, because then people are just happy with that. Then they've seen, her explanation, and that's it.
Right. I love your hair tonight, by the way. You didn't just color it again, did you?
No. I
It
do.
looks
I have to color it. I have to color it badly.
No, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like you have.
No. I have to color it. See here, like here and stuff. I have to color it badly. So.
Sandy, I agree. Yeah, 80% of the world is good. I agree, Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
Even more than that. I think the bad ones, it seems like there's more because we hear so much more about the bad ones, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Sandy, God's not done with me yet. My cousin would say that to me. She would say, God's not done with you yet, Debbie. Or no. I take that back. She'd say, we're not done with you yet, Debbie. That's what it was.
I need to come to you.
To
come to me to do the walk? Yeah.
To do your hair.
Oh, to do my hair. Yeah, I know. We had a chat last night, and Luke came there, and she goes, boy, the next time you cut his hair, can you use it too going up? Because Luke's got that, that curly hair, and it comes to like he's got this weird thing, it comes to like points, he's got to put a little cowlick, you saw it. The cowlick, and she was like, use a number 2. I'll have to guide you through that the next time. And I just thought to myself, no wonder what she must be saying about my hair. Oh my.
Caroline?
What?
Are you talking about Caroline Connor?
I'm talking about Sandy
and
Sandy. Caroline Connor, both of them. Yeah, I can imagine. Caroline Connor had her take with my hair on a park bench.
Right. Sandy, did Carolyn tell you that?
I did. I told her that they cut my hair in a park bench. Scooter would not stop. You have to get your hair cut. She cuts homeless people. Don't worry about it.
That was only because you said you would feel funny about it. Because what was it? Oh, because you were sweaty because we had been walking.
We were all sweaty from that walk, and you're like, oh, it's okay. She cuts homeless people.
And that's what she said to tell you. She's like, that won't bother me a bit. I cut homeless hair, homeless people's hair.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted you to have it done because I knew you'd feel better, and you did, didn't you?
I did, but I felt really awkward getting my hair cut on a picnic table.
Like people were standing there staring. Nobody was even looking.
There were enough, yeah.
You were so cute.
But I did cut a couple of my layers today with that way I learned on the internet. They said you just pick your hair up like this and you put it up like this and then you go like that. That's what I did. That's why I did a little bit of that.
Really?
Yeah, today I did it because it was driving me insane.
Could you imagine Caroline Connor and Sandy both telling you how to do your hair? You'll be on with Caroline, okay? Doing it this way. Sandy, like, no, you gotta do it this way.
I think you'd look good with this brown. No, I think you use this one. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucy's asleep?
Yeah, Lucy fell asleep. She was like a little baby. She whimpered for a little bit in that thing, and then she just settled down.
Is she in her little bed or a kennel?
I think she's in the little crate right next to my daughter.
Yeah, in the
right. While she's training, because you can't leave her like loose, because then she could just go to the bathroom anywhere, and then that's not going to help her out.
That's right. I've trained many a pup. I know these things too.
So it's just nice that it's going to be nice weather, because when we got Desi, it was winter. Now it's at least nice weather. You can be out a lot. She'll be on the grass. She likes the grass a lot. So
Danielle, see, I wish I would have recorded when Caroline was cutting all of our hair
I think,
in the park.
yeah, I think that we have some pictures. That was probably about it. You got your haircut, and your haircut is on video.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was just
Yeah, because
thinking. I
you
remember
got
getting
it
my
cut in the
haircut.
hotel room.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't let Carolyn back down though.
No, she wouldn't. I'm like, Scooter, no, that's okay, Scooter. No, I think it would really be good. And I kept trying to change the subject with her every time.
I told you I'm stubborn.
So, you want to go see the lighthouse? Yeah, after we cut your hair. No, I think the lighthouse really, I think we better go see the lighthouse. I might not get a good view of it. No, but we're going to cut your hair. She has all the stuff with her. Oh my gosh.
She got all of you too, didn't she? The whole
Yeah,
family.
well, Jimmy was protesting too for a little bit then. Then he sat down. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
And then Luke was like, I never, he got, because he had that thing on and it was touching the floor. And he's like, you're going to have to wash this. And I said, well, he's like, because it's touching the floor.
The ground?
He worries about such things. I'm like, she'll take care of it. He's like, yeah, okay, because, all right. Oh my God.
Did you, Lisa Hobbs, you liked them? Did you like Carolyn's baby food, her favorite one when she was a baby?
Line up, she'll cut everyone's hair. That could be a good fundraiser for you, right? Like you could have
Sandy.
everybody come up to pay for their haircut, and then it'd be donated to everybody gets a haircut, and then they pay for it, but it's donated to charity or something, right? That'd be funny.
Could you see her though? The line that she would have.
Like, hey, okay, this is enough. Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness.
All types of hair. I didn't say I'd give you a perm. I said a haircut. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Does anybody even get perms anymore? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sure they probably do, wouldn't you think?
I don't know. That used to be the thing when we were there. You had to get a perm in order to be able to style your hair. Otherwise, it was, then you'd blow the whole thing out. But you had to get the perm. Oh my gosh, it was what we did to our hair.
Oh, I know.
I would love to see you cut hair on your channel. Yeah, you know what you could do, Sandy? I have fake heads with hair. I know that sounds crazy, but I have you. I mean, I'm sure you have them. But I used to have one that sat behind me and it clamps on. I saw somebody doing a bob on TV with one of those heads of hair. And he was showing how you cut the bob on this thing.
Like one of those head mannequin
Like the thing I had behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have heads that they're just heads, and you could show people how to apply makeup or anything with them. They're just heads. They don't even have hair. But then you can even put wigs on them and cut the wigs. Like get a cheap wig and then show how to cut that.
Hi, Kim Chihuahuas.
Send them to me. I'll see if I can get. There used to be a really good deal on this one place, and that's why I got them, because people did the ASMR with them, and they would brush the hair, or they would braid the hair, and I always loved doing that to one of my dolls with the long hair as a kid. So I said I'm going to get one of those and I'll braid it and I'll do it. But people get them because they do wedding hair and they show how to do that on channels. I'll see if I can still find them around. But there's all kinds of fake heads and hair, and If you look, remember those old videos and she was always behind me? I'll have to get one of those. Because I had her hooked up over there. And it looked like there was a head with hair. She has a face. She had a face too.
I'll be right back.
And like a big clamp, like a C-clamp that would just, and some of them have they attach to like a tripod thing. It's crazy. You get your brother perm in cosmetology school. You made him look like a poodle. He hated me. Could have reversed it with perm solution, but I wanted him to suffer. Faye Carmichael. Newt. Oh, hi, Faye. How are you? Welcome to the channel. We have a new person here, Scooter. Faye, Mama Faye.
Hi, Mama Faye. That was both of my grandmothers' names. My mom and both sides, Mom
Hi,
and
Dina
Dad.
Elizabeth. Faith Hope. So, but it was a hairy ride to Newark Airport. I was really scared. What is going on here with my stuff? What is this thing?
What?
Nothing. I don't know. This stupid window is like sitting here and I don't know how to get rid of it. There it
Oh,
goes.
I see it now.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, I missed it because, of course, I was sleeping.
Oh,
And
I was really, you don't know, I was really having a panic attack.
I heard you at one time yelling or something because when I got up to use the bathroom at like, I don't know, 10 or something, I saw that you were live getting the puppy. So I clicked on and I was just laying in bed listening and dozed off. You went quiet. So you must have lost connection.
Oh, yeah, but no, there was like a couple of hairy moments where like, and then one where this guy, like, I don't know what he did.
I know, I heard you like yelling and saying, oh my gosh, that lady, what did she? And I'm jumping up. And then
No, I was like, I beg of you, could you slow down? Stop driving like this. We're going to die. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Oh, the curves he was going around. I'm like, he's following this Mustang. I'm like, we're driving a minivan. We can't take these at 100. I'm telling you, I don't know how he didn't die. Oh my
I know
gosh.
Luke was saying something about on the back of his car, he had something, the Mustang.
Oh, yeah, it said, yeah, let me guess, license and registration or something like that. Luke saw that.
Oh, that was,
Because he gets pulled over all the time. So it says something like, yeah, let me guess, license and registration.
Yeah, then I finally started dozing back and you cut out, okay? And you were off for quite a while.
You know why? Because they took us on these back roads, which I didn't think they would do. Normally you go down. That's why I was getting scared, because we were going into bad sections of Newark, and they will kill you there. I'm not joking. There are some places that's why oh my gosh, it's scary. We're going to die.
Oh, I got cut off.
Who did? You just got
Me.
cut off? No, you're back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're back.
I thought my internet went off. But anyway, I felt, I thought, okay, well, she signed off then, and I didn't look.
Well,
So I was just dozing, almost totally back asleep. And all of a sudden I hear like Jimmy say something, and it was like the car doors opening or something. I don't know what it was, but I thought, okay, this is it.
Well, you don't know what he did. When we pulled up to the one terminal, he goes like this. All right, come on, let's go. I said, we can't leave the car. He goes, you could leave it here for a few minutes. What? No, you can't do that. So we're getting out, and I'm like, Jimmy, this is not even Terminal B. What are you doing, right? So then, I don't know. So then he asked this guy, and the guy was like, no, you have to go around. And he's like, you can leave the guy's like, you can't leave the car anywhere. So that's why I had to stay in the car. And all I kept thinking was like, someone's going to come up and say, okay, lady, move over. So I was like freaking out. I didn't like it at all. Scooter looks like an infant with the pigtails. She's trying to look younger. Yeah.
Yes. Trying to look younger here.
Don't expect to feel anything, Luke. Just keep it. Oh, I keep thinking they're saying Luke, and I think they're talking to Luke, my Luke. And I'm like, what the freak? Luke's not on here.
No, it's a Luke in chat.
Oh, okay. All right. Sandy, did you see the picture of the car that came? That was crazy. When we went to that, remember we said, should we go to Way Out Burger? And somebody said, go to Way Out Burger. Now, I thought they were a chain, but they're not a chain. I don't know what they are. But the guy came out at the end and he said, is everything good? Have you ever been to any of our competition, like Five Guys or Smash Burger or this, then? So the only one we've ever been to is Five Guys. And he was saying that, well, we cook the burger and we cook it fresh. The Five Guys and stuff, they have to half cook their stuff because they just have too many customers there. And he's like, we're a family owned. We really appreciate coming and all this stuff. And then when we took the dog out, we saw the white butterflies. And then we got back in, and I'm trying to think. We said, oh yeah, we have to order something for Alexandra. And then as Jimmy was ordering it, they said it'll be ready at 3:33. And then sometime just at that came that truck that said Raymond on it.
Oh my gosh.
Right directly next to our car. So I said, wow, that was like 3 signs right there. And it was crazy. Yeah, let me see. For those of you that didn't see the picture, I have the picture. It was crazy. I looked over and I'm like, what the? But let's see.
Oh, thank you, Patricia, for liking his plant.
Yep. That truck pulled right up to us. This is our car here. See this? Pulled right there. We were waiting at the Way Out Burger. I turned around and that came right there. And I was like, what the freak?
Let me put my glasses on here. Oh my goodness, Carolyn.
Right? That's crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, she's home.
No. Hi.
Hi, Pippi.
I've missed you.
Me too. I love your hair.
Thank you. Sandy did it for me. She told me how to do it. Well, over the phone. She told me how to do it.
I do want to know how to cut your hair in layers, Carolyn. So you just pull it up like that? And do you just keep pulling more and more?
Oh, no. I only do it a few because it was like this was going back, but then down it was just. So today I just said, okay, well, I need like this part and this part. So I just pulled them up and I just chopped them.
I need to get mine cut so bad. So bad.
Carolyn, did you see the person, the Scotty puppy breeder has hopefully what? No, they said they have 4 to 5 puppies, hopefully.
Yeah, where are you located? Are you on the AKC site?
They said they live in New York State.
Oh, really? Okay. You live in New York State. Where in New York State? Can I take a ride up and see the parents and stuff? What did you do today, Davida?
Worked.
Oh, right. You worked, right.
Yeah.
They said, sure, ma'am.
Okay. So where are you located?
Carolyn, you're going to kill me.
Why? Why?
Because I'm Scotty puppy breeder.
Oh my goodness, Scotty puppy breeder. Tracy, I truly believe there is.
I wish Sandy could maybe do a
With your hair, comb it all up straight above your head and then cut it straight across. That's a long layer haircut. Yeah, but don't you take like different layers? Like you just take the exact same spot on one and then you I can't do it on this thing, but you hold it straight up and then you just go straight across. That's how I do it. And we all know how good I am at that.
Oh, it looks good though.
It does look good. It really does.
It was driving me crazy.
But you're not leaving yet, but you are in a little bit.
Who?
Huh?
Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah. I thought that was Dave. I'm like, no. She says no.
What? I'm getting
She
confused.
says no, you don't do that. All of it. But
All
then
of it.
But then it will all be one layer. If you
Wait, I
do
don't
it,
get
wait,
it.
Sandy, if you do it like that and pull it all up and you cut it straight across, how could that would be, look at that. Then everything would be the same length. It wouldn't be layers, right?
Actually, your hair looks good. It would look good half up, half down, or all the way up in a clip.
Yeah, it looks good, Carolyn, pulled up, for real.
Yeah. How come you never do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
She said, make sure it's wet and straight up.
I don't get that.
I wish you could show us.
Yeah, I don't understand that. How could you do that? Trust me. I'll let Scooter try it first. See how it works out.
Well, I don't have much hair, but I would try it.
No, because your head is oval. You can't give yourself a bob. I don't want a bob. But I thought I watched some lady and what she said, you just keep taking, here's what she said.
Okay, show us.
She said, you got to part your hair like this, in the middle. And then you have to take the exact section. It has to be, match it exactly. So you have to see how I have to color my hair. And you take this section, it's got to match it exactly. And it's not going to for this purpose. And then you have to hold those two sections up and then you cut them. And then you go to the next two sections and the next two sections and the next two sections all the way around. That's what I was told.
Sandy says no ponytail. Straight up, all of it.
How would you be able to do that?
Carolyn, she knows what she's talking about, my dear.
So in other words, is it like when you comb your hair all the way up, like you're gonna put it into a high ponytail on top of your head, but you're holding all of it and then you take it at the end?
Something like
and cut
that,
it?
and you have all of your hair and you just go like this,
Yeah.
chop?
Is that how?
That sounds scary beyond belief.
Sandy would probably be amazed how Lexi did her own hair in a bob, wouldn't she? And
Yeah.
Lexi never done it before and she just went in the bathroom and did it. It looks so darn cute.
Did she watch a video?
No, Carolyn, she didn't watch anything.
I'll come to your house,
Oh.
Carolyn, and we will do it live.
There you go. You're leaving right now?
Yeah.
Do you know where you're going?
North Dakota.
You are?
Yeah.
Where Mark's, what part in North Dakota?
He's leaving now?
I don't know yet.
You don't know?
Goodbye, Isaiah. Have a safe trip.
Be careful.
Thank you.
Will you please answer me this time when I text?
Answer
Maybe.
your grandmother this time, Isaiah.
Maybe.
Because
please.
you already stay days and days and days and
She
okay?
worries.
Yeah.
Doesn't take,
Couple minutes.
please, all right?
Yes.
Okay, please be careful.
All right.
I love you. North Dakota, wow,
He's
that's
going to
where,
North Dakota. He's leaving now?
yeah.
Why is
well,
he leaving so late?
He's going to Wisconsin, that's where the company is. And then he'll probably ride with some guys there and they'll all go up together.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow, he's sure, this is only his, third time going somewhere since he started there? So he's been to Mississippi, Tennessee, Kansas,
I had a girl once that got drunk,
Texas,
cut her hair into a bob, and all I could say was,
North
wow,
Dakota.
I had to fix it.
You've been a lot of places already. That's cool.
It is, isn't it?
One
Mhm.
time, Sandy, one time I cut my son Michael's hair. I tried to cut it. I messed it up so bad. And so I had to go to we went to the salon, and I said to the salon, I was too embarrassed to say that I cut it. So I said, just say you cut your hair, okay? And then he's like, I can't believe you, Mom, because I was so embarrassed. I said, I cannot. I said, can you fix this hair somehow? Because he cut his hair. And then I said, because it was like the salon, I think it was in a mall or something. And I said, I'm just going to go to the next store. I'll be right back, because I was so embarrassed. And I said, and when my son came out, because he was like, I don't know, like 12, 13, he goes, Mom, I cannot believe that. He goes, the whole time she's cutting my hair, she's going, oh, I bet you won't do this again. Oh my gosh, look how you messed this up. Oh my gosh. And he's thinking the whole time, my mother did it. Oh my gosh. He's like, thanks a lot, Mom. He still remembers that. He's like, I cannot believe you let me take the blame for that. I couldn't, because I didn't want to tell her that I did it.
Heavens no.
Because she would have been like, wow, lady, what the freak? This is really bad. Oh my God. So he's like, but he's like, she didn't stop the entire haircut. She kept saying, wow, and look what you did back here. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. And he's like, I was just biting my tongue. And any minute I was going to say, look, lady, I didn't do this. My mother did. Crazy.
Can you imagine Carolyn coming back in? Michael's told her the truth.
Yeah, I did go back in, but I'm like, oh, look, looks good now. It's like being a bartender. I bet, yeah. You hear all those stories. The best one was when I was getting my hair cut, or I was getting my eyebrows waxed. I don't know what I was doing, because I used to get my eyebrows waxed. I don't anymore, obviously. But the guy his wife told him he had a unibrow or something. So he was sitting down, and he'd never had it done before. And the lady put the strip on him, right? And she pulls it off, and he goes like this, sugar iced tea lemonade. I can't do this. And he sat straight on it. That's what he said. Sugar iced tea. I'll never forget it. Sugar iced tea lemonade.
That's cute.
And he goes like this, I can't. And he was going like, I can't. And she said, oh, come on now. We only did we did this one. So we just have to do like here, just like two more. You can he couldn't handle it. He could not do it. And then after he left, she goes to me, that's why the women have the babies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She goes,
that's true.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't freaking get his eyebrows waxed. So he's going out looking like a jerk because she only got like half of the middle done.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, and he'd rather go out and look like that than just be a man and just get it done one more time. What is it going to be? Sugar iced tea lemonade.
I'll be right back. I want to make sure the garage is closed and everything.
All right.
Be careful.
It's sugar honey.
You know
iced
what
tea.
to do.
No, he said sugar iced tea lemonade. I'm telling you, Aurora, he said sugar iced tea lemonade. It does
In
sound
other
like
words, he
sugar
didn't
honey
wanna
iced
cuss.
tea would be shite, but he said sugar. I will not forget it. He said sugar iced tea lemonade. He was probably, I don't know, couldn't even think straight. I'll never forget it.
Well, he was trying to be nice. He didn't want to cuss.
Yeah. No, I'll never forget that guy.
So you didn't get to go in to
No,
the airport.
no, can you believe it? Oh, and I guess what? I found out because Jimmy was
What?
like a raw nerve tonight, and then he goes like this. Good night. I love you. I'm sorry that I'm like this, but I'm so hungry and I can't eat
Why?
because he has to make weight.
Oh,
So, do you know what this is like? And he was giving the kids ice cream cake and he couldn't eat. And he goes, and I have like one raw nerve left and everyone's getting on it. So I'm like, oh, see, exactly what I said, like a woman on diet pills. Now I know what's like, he is just like, he's not even, he's like flying around out there like, oh my gosh. And I'm thinking like, how much longer does he have to do this to make weight? Oh my God.
yeah. When does he weigh in?
Well, he's got to meet in Wilkes-Barre, I think in a couple of weeks, and he's got to do that
my
one.
gosh.
And then if we go to the one in June, but yeah, that's great.
So you got to go through this for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, you know how it is when you're hungry and you're hangry, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm terrible.
Yeah.
If you're my friend and I'm telling you I'm hungry, we better get something to eat.
So, I mean, what can he eat? I mean, what does his diet consist of?
Well, he used to go down much lower. When he went down, he used to be like, that's what I'm saying. Jimmy is like totally lightened up on his eating, but he would be just like high protein, super low carbs. He does the protein shakes, stuff like that, but he's just like
Yeah.
freaking out now. And I didn't know that because like he's like, oh, I can't eat.
Oh,
And tomorrow I'm making whoopie pies. Yeah.
oh, he's really going to be in a good mood.
Yeah, he is. Oh my gosh. Yep. He is. Good mood.
But the puppy's good.
The puppy's great. The puppy's great.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The puppy is great. The puppy's very frisky, very like, wasn't scared, like even like didn't back down from Desi at all, you know?
Yeah, how's that going? Does he leave her alone at all?
Yes and no. Like sometimes he like, she kind of like even made Desi go off, but we didn't want them to be together. Like they were like together like a half an hour, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow it'll be more, but just kind of still giving the puppies time to acclimate.
Right.
Like Sassy's no problem. It's just Desi is like overbearing.
Yeah. But so Desi is obviously the alpha.
Well, he's the only male. She's a female and Sassy's
right.
a female, yeah. So he's definitely top dog, top
Yeah.
the male. But
Right.
Desi's weird. Desi's like skittish sometimes. Like a squirrel can scare him sometimes. And my other Westie was the exact opposite, and she was a female. So maybe the females are more tenacious, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, when Bella was alive, Polly was the alpha for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But then when Bella passed and Angie came in, Angie became the alpha, believe it or not.
Yeah.
If you can believe that, the puppy.
Wow.
Because Polly's getting older and she's slowing down, and Angie was so full of energy that, she would jump and want to play and Polly would back up. And it's like almost in the truly in the animal kingdom, no matter what they are, when they know they're getting older, they kind of just back off and let the younger ones become, if they're that personality, which Angie is. Angie kind of sounds like Desi. I mean, she's very, she's all over the place. But so that's what it sounds like. But it's good that Lucy is, going back. So because I keep telling Polly, I can't do anything. You got to go after her sometimes when she bugs you. There's nothing I can do about it.
Mm-hmm. Look, Faye Carmichael says, this is like listening to a party line. I had no idea what is happening or what has happened. You'll get used to it,
Even
Faye.
more confused.
You'll get used to it, Faye. Sometimes you'll say, hey, wait a minute. Do these ladies know that they're live on YouTube? Because I think they think they're in a private conversation. Yeah, that's what you, yeah, that's, oh my gosh. Good night, snow remover.
Good night,
I
snow
know.
remover.
Good night, snow remover.
I'm gonna move over the light a little so I'm not blinded yet.
Oh, she got her sunlight on again.
Oh
Yes,
gosh.
it looks
Put your
so good. I
sunscreen
love
on.
it.
Put your sunscreen on, Scooter.
I know, right? Look how
Get your
pretty this
goggles.
is.
You know, Davita, I'm gonna laugh. You texted me at 4:11 and you said go to sleep.
Look,
Yeah.
But you know what? I went to bed. Oh, you're done with that? Are you done?
this is I finished that other one.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty.
But I
Is that
finished
the square?
landscape- No.
Oh.
Yeah, I finished the square and then I had that other one.
That's
And
pretty.
I went right. Now look at this one. Can you tell how different?
Well, let's
Yeah.
see.
Look.
Hold it steady.
Steady as
It's
she
got
goes.
It's so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I know. I've got one like that, so it's only partially done, right?
Right.
Yeah, I
but
have
it
one
has-
like that done with big flowers. Remember the one that had like diamonds and stuff?
That's how
It's
this
pretty.
one is.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
You're done.
I didn't know it was like that. Huh?
You're all done.
No, I'm not done with it yet.
Oh, it looks like you're all done.
No, I just started it yesterday and it's
Okay.
almost
All
done.
right, don't have to get so snippy.
Just yesterday? You got a lot done.
I know it looks like it's done. I try to tell her.
I
that.
Yeah.
love it.
And look at you all shiny. What top do you have on?
Skipper's here.
Dressing up for us?
Oh, you do. You are shiny.
Who? Oh, me? Are you talking
You.
about me?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I
No,
just
the
said-
person behind you.
I thought you were talking to Scooter. Yeah, I'm all dressed up to go get.
I
Had to
love
go to
that.
the
That is
airport. I got to
pretty.
dress up to go to the airport, but I didn't even get inside.
And then all I saw was the car, you yelling at Jimmy that you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to watch as I was going to work, and then all of a sudden it just went off. The phone went off.
Yeah, because
No more.
ours we kept losing our internet connection. Oh my gosh, it was driving me crazy. Hi, Skipper.
Hi, how
Skipper.
you doing?
Hi, Skipper.
Hi. Hi, Davita. Hi, Scooter. Hi,
How are
Carolyn.
you?
Hi.
Hi, hi.
I'm good. I was wondering if you, Carolyn, wanted to do a Dear Carolyn segment over the live.
What is it right now?
Yeah, is it too late?
No. So you mean like a Dear Abby?
Yeah, like a Dear Abby, but a Dear Carolyn.
Sure.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously, well, most people in chat probably don't know. My husband is 17 years older than me. Carolyn, I know you know.
Hmm.
And obviously he's been married before.
Hmm.
And when we met, I was 30, he was 47, and he had a 12-year-old daughter. We never had a really good relationship because I was told by certain people in his life that I needed to be the mother figure because his ex-wife wasn't a very good mother. And that it was up to me to be the disciplinarian and make sure that this girl towed the line. And I took it seriously. And so when she got in trouble in school, I was like, you need to do this. And so anyway, what happened was my husband supported his ex-wife, and I became the ugly stepmother.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It broke my heart, shattered my heart to the point where I went to my pastor, bawling my eyes out, and he said, look, you have got to remove yourself from the situation. Just let them do what they're going to do. Don't
Yeah.
let them bring you into it. So over the years, that's pretty much what I did, although things have gotten bad at times, very, very bad. She has physically attacked me.
Oh,
I call the police on
Now
her.
you've told us about her before, right?
Yeah.
I
And
don't remember though.
yeah, let me just see if so she was 12 when you got married?
I don't remember. Either.
Yes,
Okay. And then she has a daughter, doesn't she?
yes, Alyssa, that is who I call my granddaughter, but they have pretty much turned her against me. And I raised that baby for 10 months. We had that child when Alyssa was born. We had that child. I kept her during the week. And then my stepdaughter came to me and said, "Oh, y'all gonna keep her this weekend? It's grandparents' weekend." So we had her literally more than her parents for 10 months. And then they moved her 45 minutes away to my stepdaughter's biological mother's house.
And how old is she?
Right now, my granddaughter,
Yeah.
14.
Oh, she's 14 now. Okay.
Yeah, she's 14 now. So anyway, here's my conundrum.
All right.
Over the years, I have tried and sucked it up and been the dutiful Proverbs 31 wife. And with my husband's ex-wife, I've always been kind, considerate, caring. When the man she was married to that she cheated on my husband with, that's why their marriage broke up. He left her when he found out she cheated on him with this man. She ended up marrying him. He died of leukemia. I called her, offered my condolences, offered to bring food, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so I've always towed the line, been the dutiful wife, been the kind person, tried to be the best Christian about it. And this woman has kicked me when I was down. She has started arguments. She has been rude to me, told me how to talk to my husband, told me to shut up when she didn't like the way I was talking. So I decided it's not healthy for me and I don't want anything else to do with this woman.
Mhm.
But she keeps calling me like we're best friends and it's all fake. Now, know something about me. I can't stand fake
Right.
and I don't like liars.
Yeah, me either.
And I don't like to see people I care about get hurt. So I said, it's not healthy for me and I'm not going to have a relationship with her. Nor do I think it is appropriate for my husband at this point to have a relationship with his ex-wife. Their child is 38 years old. When I was my stepdaughter's age, I was married to her father for 8 years. I don't have a relationship with my ex-husband. He doesn't have a relationship with his first wife because I'm my husband's third. This woman calls me last week, his ex-wife, my stepdaughter's mother. "Hi, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hi, I'm fine. How are you?" She's like, "I'm good. How's it going?" "Fine. Hubby okay?" "Yes, we're fine. Everything is fine." And that's exactly how I talk.
Right.
And she's like, "Well, I'm not calling for any reason. I was just calling to check on you." And I was like, "Okay, we're fine. Everything is fine." And when she went, she said, "All right, well, I'll let you go. I'm sorry I called." See how she snaps like that.
Right.
And it has bothered me ever since. Like there is a huge part of me that says, I need to suck it up and I need to just be the dutiful wife and be the nice, sweet, loving, caring person I always have been. And then there's another part of me that says, I've had enough. It's not healthy for me. It is not healthy for me. So I'm caught. So there's my Dear Carolyn segment.
Okay, so is she also around 17 years older than you?
Yes, she would be. And she is married again.
Okay.
So she's
And
on husband number 4 or 5. I've lost it. 1, 2, 3.
so it's not that she wants your husband back, right?
Oh, no, she does.
Oh, she does want him back?
Oh, she
That's what it
does. She
sounds
always
like.
has. See, here's the thing. He was single for 8 years after their divorce. When one of his friends, one of his buddies from work, met me, he told his wife, and she told me, this girl, meaning me, must be something exceptionally special because I thought Billy was a bachelor for life.
Mhm.
Not to mention the fact that they were married 10 years. We've been married, it'll be 24 in May.
Right.
Okay. And it's just like everything in her life. When we were first married, we'd married about maybe a year. I was with my stepdaughter in the mall one time, and I said, hey, we got to go to a store and I'll help you pick out something for your dad for Father's Day, so you have a gift to give him. And she said, oh, I already got him a gift. And I said, oh, okay. What'd you get him? Um, 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 and that's exactly what she did. And I was like, what? And she said, a watch. And I said, oh, okay. Where'd you get it? She said, a store. Her mother's best friend's son worked at a jewelry store. Her mother went to a jewelry store and bought this high dollar watch to give Billy for Father's Day. And I fretted about it and I fretted about it. Now, this woman is, at this point, she was newly widowed. See, when Billy and I first got married, she was already married to the man that was dying. Okay.
Right.
And so Billy had been single for 8 years. And I think she thought once he passed away, she could get him back. And then I came into the picture and spoiled the plan. So yes, and she has his cell phone number and she'll call him, but she lied to me and she said, oh, I call you because I don't even have Billy's number. Well, I know that's not true. I've been standing right next to him when she called. I have been in the car when he used Bluetooth and we spoke, both of us.
Mhm.
So, okay. So dear
Well-
Carolyn, what should I do?
Okay, well, first of all, when you were going out with him and everything, what
Mhm.
did you, I mean, what was his relationship? You said that her husband was dying, but what was
Mhm.
his relationship like with the 12-year-old daughter?
Oh, they're very close. Well, I was told that everything revolved around her until I came along. That was my mother-in-law saying that. And so every weekend that he got her, we would spend time together. And I said, one weekend, I said, no, you need to just be with her. She is missing that time together. You need to be with her, just the two of you.
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm coming to get you this week. I'm like, no, don't. I am not going to see you this weekend. We were engaged at that point. I said, you need to be alone with your daughter. My mother-in-law to be was putting extreme pressure on me. Before you came along, all he knew was that girl. And I was like made to feel like I was some kind of relationship destroyer,
Right,
and so
right.
I backed off and I said, hey, you need to spend. So he calls me on the Sunday. He's getting ready to bring her home. No, I talked to him a couple times over the weekend just to call and say, hey.
Mhm.
I said, I'm not going to not speak to you. We were engaged to be married, for crying out loud. I said, but you need that time alone with your daughter. So I call him. I said, well, what you doing? Watching TV. Oh, well, where's she at? In her room, listening to music, just like it was before you came along. And I was like, well, why does everybody make it sound like you had this wonderful, magnanimous, what is that word? Magnanimous. I can't say that word.
Magnanimous,
Wonderful
yes.
relationship, and you did things to get before I came along.
Super
And then
chat.
it's all about everybody else, all about, hey, I'm this relationship wrecker, and he's like, well, don't ignore, just ignore them.
Thanks so much,
And that has
Tammy. I'm
been
glad
for
you're feeling better.
24
Come on
years.
up if you want.
That has been what he has told me. Ignore them. Ignore them. Don't listen to them. Why are you letting them get to you?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than standing up for me and telling these people, hey, leave my wife alone, it was like, hey, I'm too sensitive.
Tammy, come back up,
Yeah,
hon.
you can come back up, Tammy.
But Tammy,
We'll talk
I am so sorry.
No,
Tammy, please come
she
back.
just said
No,
she
no,
just
no.
said that she was coming up just to say, because she had that surgery, came on panel to say thank you for all the prayers, positive thoughts. You're all the best. Congrats on the new puppy, Carolyn. Yeah, Tammy, please come up after this. We'd love to talk to you. But thank you
Tammy,
so much.
definitely. And Tammy, you know I love you, girl.
Thank you so much, and I'm glad that you're doing well and sharing
And
too.
please come up. We're about to wrap this up, so we're going to need somebody to talk to Carolyn and lighten the mood after I'm off the phone.
Right. So you know what I would say? Okay. When you met him, he's got this, and then they want you. First of all, I wish when they told you to be the disciplinarian, that's like the biggest no ever for a step parent. They tell you like never, ever, 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 ever to be put in that role in the beginning, especially because they're probably resentful of you anyway. Because even if their parents had like the worst marriage in the world, they're always in the back of their mind think their parents can get back together.
Right.
And no matter how nice you are, you're going to come across as this, step monster. And then you start just coming in there and like bringing down the hammer. That's not going to be good. And if you look on any kind of thing, it will say the step parent should not go into that at that point. Okay, you should build a relationship first and then, gradually move into that. But to come in, so like you were just set up
I was
completely to have like no relation because that was not going to go over well. And then if he was taking you said he was siding with the mother against you?
Yes. He told me once that is her mother and what she says goes.
Right. And then, you should have basically maybe said just, well, then good. Then leave me out of this. I'm not going to be the hammer.
When we were engaged, it was a different story. He told me she's not a very good mama to her. He said that.
Right. But yeah, you should have just been like nurturing and, because you're trying to build a relationship. First of all, 12 years old is a horrible age for a girl, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
just awful. And they're probably going through all the hormones and and like I said, all that other stuff. And then you're coming in, bringing down the hammer. And she must be like, lady, take a hike. You're not my mother, or then whatever, going to her mother, going to the father and saying, get the freak out. So yeah, you got set that like that whole thing. But then, then you get her daughter and then she takes her daughter away and goes back there. So it's like, you've been slighted by that. And if he's taking her side over it, you're probably feeling, like, well, what are you taking her side for that?
Right.
And,
And so now, and I've still got this woman, her mother. And the thing is, I feel like anything I say to her is going to get twisted because it has in the past. So, it's just not healthy for me, I feel, to carry on a relationship with this woman, nor do I feel it's appropriate at this point. My husband should have a relationship with his daughter. I have never, ever made any attempt to stand in between them. Ever.
Right. Yeah.
I have stepped aside so many times for 24 years.
Have you ever been to counseling with your husband?
He refused to go.
Oh, he refuses to go?
Yep.
Well,
The problem is mine.
Well, say, it's impossible. There's two, there's two to tango.
So the only thing I can do, I think, is to just do what's healthy for me in a loving way. I didn't hang up on the woman. I answered my phone and I talked to her, but I wasn't going to engage her. Well,
I mean,
don't know if it's
you want to
right.
know what I mean, if it was my husband, I would say, look, number one, you have to go to counseling. If you don't go, because we need an objective source because to give advice here, because I think that you want to say like, look, I can't deal with this woman anymore. And it's not doing me any good. I don't want to deal with her anymore. Now, yes, the daughter's 38 years old, but I don't know what'll happen in the future. I mean, she could still get married, have another kid. You don't know what could happen, or maybe whatever. Like,
Right.
there will still be the parents of that girl no matter what.
Right.
Okay, or something could happen. She could get sick. So they do always have to have a relationship of some kind if they want to be good parents for their child's sake. So you can't expect that you could say, write her off, right? Because if he's had a relationship with his daughter and he's had a relationship with her mother, he's going to have a so you've got to accept that is there, because think, if you had a child with someone and you divorced them, wouldn't you want that person, even at 38, if that person ended up, I don't know, they had a very serious thing happen.
Right.
That you could talk to
Yes,
them,
absolutely.
right?
I understand that. She had a car accident and he called her mother to tell her. Perfectly fine with that. What I don't like is her calling saying, "Hey, how you doing? How's your hubby?"
Okay, so
You
that
know?
yeah, okay, so that then if you're good with that, then I would just say to him, number one, I mean, look, this is how I feel about this. I don't want to talk to her. I understand, you have things that maybe will come up regarding your daughter that you need to talk to her about, but I don't need to be her best friend, and it's not working out for me too well. And she doesn't do. I don't feel that she genuinely cares about me. I don't feel she likes me. I feel, she's always getting off in a huff, and I don't like it. I'm not comfortable with it, and I don't want to do it anymore. And see, I mean, what would he say if you said that?
I pretty much said that when she called last week. I was just like, look, I don't have to have a relationship with her, and it's not good for me. It's what I told him. It's not good for me to do that. My mental health has been increasingly better. I mean, when she calls, it just like tears me back down. And so
Just
I
say it's
have
not
to
healthy.
protect
Yeah,
myself.
yes, it's not healthy. I'm going to
And
block
so,
her number. I can't take her calls, and I hope you're okay with that because I cannot do it anymore.
and he said, because I told him, he said, no, don't. And he called my stepdaughter. And I thought he was going to talk to her. And when my stepdaughter answered, he said, "Hi, hold on." And he handed me the phone. Instead of talking to her, he made me do it.
And
And so I
did
just
you
said,
tell her? Did you tell her?
yeah, I
that?
just said, "Is everything okay? Your mom called. I don't understand." And I told her, I said, "I'm not friends with your mom."
Right.
I did say that, so that if she immediately hung up the phone and called her mom, which there's an 89% chance that happened. I won't say 99, but there's an 89% chance she called her mom and said, "Hey, why did you call her?"
Right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that she said to her mom, she says she's not friends with you. And that's fine. That doesn't mean we have to be enemies.
Right.
All I'm saying is don't call me to check on me, and don't call me especially to check on my husband. You had your chance. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
This
yeah.
is 24 years and she's married. And you know what? She did exactly what Billy did. Billy married a younger person, extremely devout Christian. She married a younger man, extremely devout Christian. It's like, do you have a life, lady? Yeah, I'm sorry. Now I'm being just cruel.
Right.
So I appreciate it. I thought I was. So
Yeah.
you don't think it's horrible of me to not have that relationship?
No. I mean, just say, look, this isn't healthy for me. I can't do it. I'm sorry. And then I would say, if you want to go and get an objective opinion, if you think I'm wrong, I'm willing to go to a counselor and we could tell him this and see what he thinks or she thinks. And, and then if he's, no, I don't want to go to counseling, then, you know, I mean, there's some people
And I
who will
think
say,
I'm just gonna go to counseling myself.
right,
You know what I
yeah, that
mean?
would be
I'm
a
just
good
gonna
thing,
go,
yeah.
you know, I'm gonna make sure that I'm okay. I'm gonna get objective opinions, just like I did tonight. Thank you guys very much, everybody, for listening, everybody in chat. I appreciate it. I
Not at
didn't
all,
mean to bring
Patricia.
you down,
So
so
what's your thing though? What's the bottom line? So you're just wondering if you should say something?
If she's being
No,
too
I'm
harsh, I
wondering-
think saying she doesn't want anything to do with the ex-wife, right?
yeah, and am I okay? Is it wrong of me to feel that I'm okay with cutting her out of my life at this point?
Oh, okay.
You know, like, I don't want this woman in
I'm
my
just
life.
saying though, Carolyn gave you good advice, but my advice is I wouldn't, because he has, the kid and the grandkid with her.
Well, she's not saying that he has to cut her out. She's just saying
Right.
that she just doesn't, she can't have her calls and pretending she's her friend. And, you know, if you have to do your thing, you do your thing. And I mean, you'll be pleasant if you have to go to and you're not going to be
Oh,
nasty, right?
absolutely,
But you just
absolutely,
don't want
but-
the small talk and
Yeah,
to
and
pretend
and
that
the
she's her
pretend
friend and
friend
just calling for
thing.
her. And you know what I
Yeah,
mean? If she
no.
wants a call because she's got to talk about something that's going on, that's one thing. But she's just doesn't want a relationship.
Yeah,
with her.
and
She's-
so there
Why
is
want that with you, Skipper? That's what I don't understand. If
what?
you're not wanting it, why does she want it?
Because she wants to find out what's going on in our lives. Because
Oh.
in the past, I have confided in her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Huge mistake.
Yeah.
And I learned my lesson. And, you know, I finally told myself I'm not going to do it anymore. And darned if she didn't call like within a month.
So
I
why
was
don't
having
you
a
do
phone
what
call.
your husband does? Just give the phone to him. Let him
Oh.
answer it. Don't answer the phone when she calls. If you're not going to block her number, if it's coming in on house phone, let him get it. And if he doesn't get it, you don't pick it up. You see her number coming in, right?
Yeah, and I have for her, I had it under my granddaughter because my granddaughter lives with her. Long story, but my granddaughter lives with her. So she's basically raising my granddaughter. So I had the phone, a picture of when it called, it was a picture of my granddaughter and my granddaughter's name. And so I immediately took that off. And in big bold print on my contact list, I put Billy's ex. Now I'm just being petty, but if it ever, and you know, because when the phone call came in after I made the decision not to have this relationship with this woman anymore, when the phone call came in, of course, it's a picture of my granddaughter. And I'm like, oh, you know, because in my heart, I want nothing more than a loving relationship with my stepdaughter and a loving relationship with my granddaughter.
Right.
That would
Okay.
be my ideal. But after 24 years and 14 years, respectively, it's just not going to happen. And I have to accept that and to keep going backward. You know, it feels like every time this woman calls, I go backward. So I put in big giant letters. So I like your idea, Carolyn. You know, if she calls, to hand the phone to him.
Yeah, just
And-
I wouldn't even get it.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
And
I
he
wouldn't
can
even get
see,
it.
he
I
can
would-
see.
I wouldn't even get it. Just let him get it. You know, just let it ring. You know,
Just
and
hand
if he
it to
doesn't
him,
get,
yeah.
if he doesn't get it, that's, you know, then hey, you don't get it.
Yeah, because I don't, you know, and I'll make sure he understands. Okay, guys, thank you. And Tammy, please call back in because now we need the mood lifted with your good news about how you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I love
hope
you
it
so
goes
much.
well.
Thank
Let
you
us-
so
let
much.
us know how it goes. All right.
All right, I will.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Love you.
All
Bye
right,
bye.
love you guys.
See
Bye.
you, Skipper.
Bye.
Bye. Tammy, are you going to call in about your surgery and stuff?
No, Polly, we're not going to bed yet.
Yeah, 'cause I need to know what happened with Tammy.
Yeah, because I didn't know. I mean, I just heard about the lump, and then I saw the surgery pictures, and
Oh, she had a lump? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
and then she said it
What
was.
they took out, her lymph
I
node.
thought she was in surgery or hospital bed, but
Yeah.
I thought maybe in a, accident or something.
No, she had that lump, and then it was cancer, and then it was.
What?
Yeah. You got to stay up on the slack. Maybe that drama's dying down is a good thing.
X-ray on the drama.
Yeah. Wow. I
Too
feel
much
that I need a
happening
puppy. Fix
there
the
and
puppies
here,
need
and
to
I
be-
can't keep it all straight.
I can't get the puppy up now, but I'll get the puppy. The puppy will be in videos tomorrow in the nice sunshine.
What room is she gonna sleep in her crate tonight?
She's with Alexandra right now, right next to her. So she got her tonight because she's got, she doesn't have much time to spend with her. She's got to go back to the city on Saturday, so
Yeah.
she gets that tonight. And then tomorrow I hope to take her for a walk. It's going to be nice see if she can walk. She walks pretty well with the harness and the leash. Like maybe she'll go around the lake, and then she'll be really tired out. And I think it's going to be nice. I hope it's going to be nice, not rainy. I know the temperature will be good.
She is the cutest little thing. Now
Yeah.
I am obsessed with finding one.
Oh, and do you know something? When they came out, I thought they didn't have the puppy. I didn't
Really?
see the puppy when they were coming out from the air, and I thought, oh crap, what the hell happened, right? Like Jimmy's gonna be like, the puppy only had 3 legs. I don't know what we were doing. Like, I didn't know what they were gonna tell me. I did not see a puppy. So then I'm like, I'm looking, and then I think Luke had it, and it was just, it was so tiny, it was I almost didn't see it. And it was buried behind like this blanket she gave them.
Tammy, come up for a minute. Just let us hear your voice.
Yeah, Tammy.
Oh, wind and rain. I hope we don't get wind and rain. I heard Jimmy saying something about wind and rain, and I hope it's not tomorrow. I hope it's going to be nice.
Hi, Deb on the move.
Hi, Deb on the move.
Hey, Love and Coco. Deborah Vancouver did.
Tammy. Oh, Tammy.
Oh, and then guess what? We get a call from the high school, and it says there's been a positive case of the ickies, and the
Oh,
right, and we keep hearing, but so, and then it said we haven't been able to do our contact tracing today, so we will be letting everyone know who's been affected tomorrow. Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
great.
Have a pleasant evening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that nice? And then earlier this week, we get a call that one of the bus drivers has tested positive, and everybody's been notified. So we weren't notified, but I'm finding like so many people are getting it now, and I think there's like a false sense of security with so many having vaccines,
I think you're right.
and it's like these other people, and I'm like, oh crap,
Because I'll tell you what, after I got my very first, the first shot,
Yeah.
I went into the grocery store without my mask.
Oh dear.
I had to go back to the car no, it was some store. What was it? Oh, to get my phone fixed.
Oh.
And they, I went in without it, and I looked at the guy, I go, I forgot my mask in the car. He goes, I'm sorry, you have to go get it. But see, that was the first time I forgot it, because I had,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I felt relaxed, even just having that
Yeah.
first one. And then Tuesday, I think it was, Indiana relaxed the mask laws.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The signs are still up on the stores. And, people are still wearing them, but some people aren't. And I'm one of them that aren't now.
Oh, wow.
Well, I've already had both shots,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I know. But my daughter had both shots, and she's like, you should see if you even think, oh my gosh, like, I'm like, okay, but you've had both shots now, right? Yes, yes. Well, she wears double mask, but I'm talking about like if she hears somebody, was around her that might then have had it like 10 days later. She's like, oh my gosh, I have to go get tested.
Really?
Yeah, she's like really paranoid, and then she makes everybody paranoid of it. And like, I know I get freaked out because I'm like, I have to go Monday and get it, and then I've just been hearing like a lot of people. Like I said, there's 2 people now. There's a bus driver, there's someone else at school. Hi Judy, with a Y,
Hi, Judy with a
Hi,
Y.
Judy.
and just like freaking. I'm fully vaccinated, but still, yeah. I will still wear mine because I'm just as how I am. But
I wonder why I'm not afraid of it now. I've got a real, well, because they say once you're vaccinated, even if you get it, it's not going to be bad. So I guess that's why.
But I'm so afraid, like, I know this is crazy. I'm like paranoid that someone's going to get it, my kids are going to get it, and Jimmy and I'll be vaccinated. That won't be it. But I'm so afraid that it's going to be transmitted to Rocky or the new puppy or something, and they're
Oh,
going to
yeah,
die. And I'm
yeah.
like freaked out about that. Like, that's where my anxiety is.
Right.
Well, are they saying that the animals can get it?
Well, if you look, they say that yes, there's dog, but like there haven't been the only thing that makes me feel better. It's like so many people have dogs and cats and pets, right? And so many people have had this, and not like a devastating way, but and you haven't heard of everybody's dogs dying, right? But it's just like
Right.
it's just like when you finally find the puppy, and like it, and like a flying squirrel, which is like impossible to find. It's like you don't want to hear that, oh crap, somebody got this and now your dog's dead. Yeah, you know what I'm
No.
saying? It's just like it just
Yeah.
makes me so paranoid.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm more paranoid about. Like, yeah, just so paranoid.
Yeah, I can see that.
And now I think we are seeing more. Like I've been hearing more and more people. So I don't know. I'm supposed to go for my second one on Monday.
Yeah, and Jimmy's Jimmy's is after yours,
Jimmy's
isn't
is
it?
after mine. Yeah, my daughter's had
But he's-
both.
He's mad though. He wants his before
Yeah, he
Carolyn.
wants his before him. Maybe. But then it's like, but they're still like, they want you to like 2 weeks after your second one, so that you're fully. And I think it's up to like with the Pfizer, it's up to like, isn't it 90 some odd % or something? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And even with the first shot, it's really, it's way over 50%. Yeah, immunity. And some are saying like 80. My daughter was saying like 84% with the first shot. Somebody else told me tonight 50-60%. But
Why couldn't you and Jimmy get yours on the same day, the second one?
I don't know. We both, that's because he got Moderna and I got Pfizer.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm just like, I'm a worrier in general. So
You're kidding.
first
No, I
shot's
didn't know
83%.
that.
Yeah,
I
that's what
didn't
my
either.
daughter said, Patricia. And somebody, yeah. What'd you say, Scooter? I mean, who?
I didn't know that you were a worrier.
neither one of us knew you were a warrior.
That's shocking.
I know. I hide it well, but I am. I have.
You hide it well.
I do. I have anxiety about things, certain things. Yeah. Yeah.
Bless your heart.
You just had and you're fine, but you're 59.
Anything happen at work, Davida?
Oh, no, not really today. No, I was pretty much okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Just kept busy.
Yeah.
Have you had any exposures at work? Like somebody got it?
No. But we have to have our temperature taken when we come in.
Uh-huh.
And if anyone has a temperature at all, they have to go home.
No, why?
What?
Sean said, Mommy, Tammy left upset with crying emojis.
Oh, no.
What?
Why? Why did Tammy leave with crying emojis? Tammy, what happened? Tammy left with
No, wait a
crying
minute, she's
emojis.
here.
Tammy, where are you? You can't leave with crying emojis.
No, Tammy says, Skipper, I'm not mad at you, hon. I enjoy your stories when you call in. Tammy, come on up, please, because we
Skipper,
want to
I'm not
see you.
mad.
Tammy, get your behind up here, woman.
Yeah, Tammy, everybody thinks you're mad now. And then with
And we don't want to go
with
through that
crying
again.
emojis.
Trust me.
Nobody wants crying emojis. But you have to get your temperature taken, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, gotta get temperature taken.
Yeah, but Jimmy was like some UFC fighter, like one that was in incredible shape, and he had his temperature taken, this and that, and then just when he was ready to get into this bubble, they found out he had it, and he had it so bad.
Really?
And yeah, and he's like in incredible shape, and he just said, "Oh, this is not a joke, guys." But yeah, I mean, and was tested like up to the end, because they say like with exposure, it can be like 5 to 14 days, but it's usually 5 to 7 days that, I don't know. It's so crazy.
We have to wear our masks all the time, and we have what do you call it? All that stuff you put on your hands.
Antibacterial.
Yeah, next to, like where we cut fabric and we
registers,
have
yeah.
plastic up
Yep.
in front. And then as soon as
Hi,
I get
Tracy.
home, I always take a shower and I wash my clothes.
Yeah. Yep. Yepers.
Okay, so let's see what's going on here.
Maybe she's already left chat or left.
No, I don't know.
No, she was
Tammy,
just here. I just saw her.
Oh, she was? Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing, Tammy? You're gonna come up or not? I mean,
And she's probably pretty emotional too. With everything that's she's going through right now.
yeah.
Now I wonder if Lucy will get up in the middle of the night to go
Here
potty.
she is. I don't know. I don't know. My daughter's right there. She'll take her out if she does.
Oh, is this you, Tammy?
Hello, Tammy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, she's
Tammy.
she's connecting her audio. Yeah, I got that. Me. Tammy?
Tammy?
Sorry, I have got to figure out the mute.
No, you're not muted. You're not muted.
Okay.
So what Scooter missed everything. So you had that lump you told us about, right?
Yes,
In the breast?
No, in under your arm. Wasn't it under your arm?
yes, it was in my armpit.
And then you went in and just catch everybody up to speed.
Okay, so I went in and they were isolated cancer cells in my lymph nodes. They thought it was just one, but it was more extensive, and they ended up having to give me 3 cuts under the arm instead of 1.
No.
So they ended up getting it all gone. So now I'm just kind of recovering.
Oh, good. Well, at least it's all gone. You don't need any further follow-up treatment or anything?
I won't know until Friday when I go in.
Uh-huh.
Did they take any other lymph nodes other than in that infected area?
Yeah, they actually took like 7 because
Okay,
they were all being attacked in that one area.
okay.
Yeah.
And that's probably what they're waiting for, is the ones that didn't have any that they could see, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I look like hell just.
No.
Oh,
So
you
you're,
look fine. You look tired.
Yeah, and it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
did you stay in all night, overnight?
Oh, we can't hear you. So, wait, you want to mute or something, I think. We can't, why can't we hear Tammy? She doesn't look like she's on mute. What happened? We can't hear you. Are you on mute or anything? It doesn't look like on our end.
What's going on with it?
Huh,
Shoot.
that's weird. Maybe try to connect your audio up again. No, can't hear you. No.
So try to maybe call in again.
Hopefully, yeah.
You guys are making me sleepy with the
Yeah, but you
yawning.
know, I was going to say that. So, Davita, right? I said I went right
What
up
did
to
I
bed.
do?
I went right up to bed, and I was like, I'm just sitting there, like, Carolyn, come
Oh.
on, please fall asleep, please fall asleep. And I couldn't. And then I think I must have fallen asleep from like, I don't know, almost to from when did we got off here? What time did we get off here? Like 2:30?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe I fell asleep. Oh my gosh, I thought it was like 3 to 4, but maybe it was like 3:15 or something to like 4:50. And I look, and I pick up my phone again. I look, and Davita says, "Go to bed." And then I tried, and I tried, and oh my gosh.
Well, you had put up that video of what's her name, and so
Yeah,
I thought she's
I know, because I was in bed, and I'm like, I can't sleep. I'm just looking at my phone.
and that's why I said go to bed.
I know. I'm like, Davita said, go to bed. And I thought I did like an hour of sleep, and that was about it. I'm like, oh my gosh. No, I've been able to sleep, Wendy. It's just that, and I'm going to go to sleep, right quick here, and I think I will fall like right asleep tonight. Hi, Ann. So, Tammy, can you hear us? Can we hear you now?
I don't know, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah,
Yep.
yep, we can.
Yes.
Okay. So, Davida, I asked you if you had to stay overnight.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me leave until I could get off the pain pump, which they kept coming in and giving you pills, so you kind of forget that pump's there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't use enough, so they weren't gonna let me leave that day, so I stayed a couple.
And
then
so what
how-
are they calling it?
Just isolated cancer cells in my lymph nodes, as far as I'm aware of right now.
Okay.
As far as I know, it hasn't spread anywhere else, so.
That's good.
Well, thank God.
Yes. What were you just noticed a lump there all of a sudden?
Yeah, well, it happened a few months ago too. There was like a lump under there, and it was a hard lump. But then within a week or two, it kind of went away, so I didn't think anything of it. And this last time it came up, it was a little bit bigger, so.
Sure.
My goodness.
So I went in and they did some ultrasounds, and they said, well, we're gonna go in and take the lymph nodes, but they didn't realize how many lymph nodes were attacked by it, so it took quite a few.
Well, how are you healing?
Pretty good, I think. I still can't lift my arm very high, but
Yeah.
I'm doing the best I can.
Well, that's good. And
That's a tense area though, anyway, underneath
Yeah.
your arm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I put a picture of it in Slack.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, there was 3 cuts, so. Yeah, it was a little bit more than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was. It's kind of scary. So, because isn't that terms of endearment? Isn't that how she found under her armpit or something? That movie. Remember, she went for a flu shot, and he's like, "You've got something under your arm," and she's like, "What?" He's like, and the mother's like, "Oh, it's probably just an infected gland or something. You never knew how to wash or something. Remember?
Gosh, I don't remember. All I remember is crying
Really?
through it.
Yeah, well, that's how she found out. They went for the flu shot, and he was like, okay. And then he like grabbed her arm, and he goes like this, what's that? That's strange. And she's like, what? And he's like, well, I think you should get that looked at.
Yeah, well, I know that she had something. I remember that for sure. I just didn't know that. I don't remember that that's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I guess they gave Sharon Martin the same kind of patch they gave me for
Oh,
nausea.
yeah, pain patch, because she was numb for a long time.
Oh, no, it's a nausea to keep you from being sick.
Oh, that one? Okay. I thought I was going to say, but did she go for another block like Nana Patty told her to go for an additional block? Because she said her arm was like a salmon or something. She couldn't feel it.
I don't know. I don't know how she's feeling now.
I think she hasn't missed a beat. She's been right back. Oh my goodness.
What about Nana Patty's sisters?
I think they're doing better, right? Isn't that what she said?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were
Yeah.
still taking fluid off of her lungs, but she's doing good, she said. Seems like everybody's getting hit with something.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Oh my God.
Yeah, pros for your dad, Jay Quinn. They're doing better, Patricia says, yeah. How do you cope with the floods? Deborah Kent.
Everyone's saying that you're in their thoughts, Tammy, and their prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, guys.
Yeah, Tammy. Glad you're better. Did anyone have an Easter dinner? Yeah, we had a dinner. I mean, it wasn't traditional Easter dinner, but celebrated it. I mean, different than in the past, but a lot of things were different.
Is your nephew back with you, Tammy?
No, not until next week.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't really do much, so I didn't want him around when I'm just being lazy.
Yeah.
Because then I'll want to get up and clean up after him, and I just can't do that right now. I'm not supposed to do it.
Right.
Oh, goodness
And
gracious.
when do you go back to the doctor for the results?
Next Friday.
Friday, okay.
What did I do with that? Oh my gosh. So, yeah, friendly, delicious. But I think I'm gonna, no, I am. But I ended up getting like, if I got an hour of sleep, and Jimmy's always got to be in competition with me, and then he'll be like, well, I didn't sleep much either. And it was really like from 4, I'm like, yeah, you were sleeping next to me. You were doing pretty good. I'm like, he's always a competition.
You don't want to get too argumentative with him right now because he's angry.
Now that I know, first I heard that he's hangry, so that should be fun.
You gotta look at your video I made.
My video that you made?
Yes. It's a short video, of course.
You know what it is? Because I forget what we were talking about. It was something with Hallie, and it was like nothing with nothing. I mean, like the most, and both of them, okay? And I said to them, what is with the two of you? Like, because like if they said something, my daughter was agitated about something, and so she's loud in general. But if she's trying to make a push, she'll get even louder, okay? And then he does it too now. And like, I can't even get a word. So I'm like, that's not what, and it was something about my computer files, okay? And I'm like, if you would just let me finish, that is not what I'm saying. I know what you're going to do. And I've said, would you look at the two of you? Can you talk? Right? I'm just like, why are you yelling? I'm not yelling. And then she's like, I'm not yelling, right? No, you are yelling. You're both yelling. Why do you have to yell? Can't you talk? And I said to my daughter, if you were at the office and this was an office meeting, I don't care if someone is agreeing with you, you're not going to yell. And I told Jimmy, like, what is? So then they both were like, okay, all right. And then 2 minutes later, they were yelling, I couldn't take it. And then that's when I found out, that's when he said about the hangry issue.
Oh, when we get off, will you check out your video?
I will.
Don't get angry.
I won't get angry.
Is it on your channel?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it was a whole 1 minute, this video.
Was it?
It's a minute.
Jimmy made
Hers-
one. Jimmy
Hers
made.
was 34 seconds or something.
Jimmy
Oh,
made.
right.
Jimmy
That was a
made.
minute.
Jimmy made one of your little. Did you see his little thingy? With
Uh-uh.
that one
Where?
shot. It's on his Facebook. The little one shotty thing.
Oh, I haven't been on Facebook.
I go, did you make that with Scooter's thing? Mm-hmm. I was like, and I almost said we should upload it to the channel.
You should.
It's like a
You
whole
should.
5. It's like a whole 5 seconds.
You should. I dare you. I
Can't even-
dare you.
I can't even imagine.
Please do.
Oh my
You
god.
have to now. Come on.
So
You have
ridiculous.
to.
So ridiculous.
Do a single take of Lucy.
He did a single take of Lucy. It's right there. Let me see if I can
Okay,
show
then
it. I'll
put that-
show. I could show you what it is. Let me see.
Put that one up on your channel. Everybody will be so mad. Shar Puppy's doing great.
It's a whole 3 seconds, Scooter.
I mean, you can't even blink. Seriously.
It's a whole freaking 3 seconds.
He should have a 10-second one on there.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's 3 seconds, and Moo liked it, and others. You have to go see it. It's 3 freaking seconds. There it is. That's it. 3 seconds.
Because it'll give you a 3-second one, a 4-second one, and I think a 10-second one.
Yeah, he did a 3-second one.
All right, so what's on the agenda tomorrow?
Who is that? Who is
I have to go to Facebook and
Oh.
see. I have
What's
to
on
see
the
his
agenda
video.
tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. What's on the agenda tomorrow?
Probably just getting acquainted with the puppy,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to do some felting, and I didn't get to that, like with my daughter, and I told her, and it's like you think you have all this
Oh,
time,
that's
and then it's like,
right.
oh, you don't have anything. And I'm going to try to see about doing some of that. We'll see how that works out.
When is she leaving, on Saturday in the morning or?
No, in the afternoon, I think. So,
I'm gonna look at his, oh, I see his video now.
yeah, see that?
I like how it replays on Facebook. Or does
Yeah.
he do? set that
No,
up to
it's just
replay?
replaying. It just somehow replays because it's only, what is it, 3 seconds?
Yeah, because I keep wanting to do that, with mine where it will repeat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could, and on an Apple iPhone, if you do that, like a live video, not a live video, a live photograph, it'll let you loop it so that it keeps going and going. Whatever you do, it'll let you loop it. Loop-de-loo, there they go, loop-de-lie. Remember that one? Here we go,
Yes.
loop-de-loo,
Oh, on a Saturday night.
All right. And then what, was it something, wait. And what was the next thing after that? Because it was here, because there was I always got them mixed up because then there was the hokey pokey.
Uh-huh.
right? And then there was
Yeah,
the
if you put
farmer in the
whole
dell.
around, Yep.
And then the farmer
I hope-
in the dell, the farmer in the dell. And then there was Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Duck, Duck, Goose.
Right. And but here we go loop de loo, because I had that on the 45. Oh, on a Saturday night. But I put your, that wasn't, no, you don't do
No, you
anything.
get hokey pokey mixed up into.
Yeah, but the loop de loo, you didn't do anything?
No,
Here we go loop de loo, here we go loop de lie, here we go loop de loo. Oh, on a Saturday night. But wasn't there a certain dance you were swinging around?
not that I remember, but.
And then you
Yeah.
had the square dancing. Do si do, swing your partner here.
Swing your
you
partner
yeah,
round
yeah,
and
you're
round.
round. Yeah. Yeah.
Until you knock her to the ground.
Hi, Lacey Alice. Haven't seen, yes, long
Oh
time.
my
no
gosh, is
see.
it Lacey Alice? I've been asking for
Yes.
her. Are you kidding
Yes.
me?
She's right there.
Not
Lacey
kidding.
Alice, what are you doing? Long time no see. How are you doing? I asked about your surgery and stuff. You had stuff they found out, right? How did that go? You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left
Put
foot
your
in,
right
and you shake it all about. Then you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about.
What about the chicken thing?
Yeah, yeah. And then, you know what we were listening to today? There's like a rock station. And it's so funny because these rockers have gotten so old, right? They used to be like so cool on this station, right? And it was like WPDH. And there must be like 75 now. And it's like, you know, it's so weird because I think they're saying guys. And anyway, so they were talking about like, oh, music, you know, you're determined who you are by your music. And then I'm laughing because like Jimmy and I usually have a very different sense of humor. And so then they said, hey, Phil, or whoever it is, and we're going to judge you by, you know, your favorite song right here. And they start playing the Macarena, right? And Jimmy just starts laughing because, you know, and you just go, hey, Phil. And he goes, oh my gosh, the electric slide. And I go, yeah, but it's the Macarena. And and he's like, yeah, oh, the Macarena, right.
Macarena.
Yeah.
I used to like doing that.
Oh.
Remember
Lacey
the Mambo number 5? Little bit of Monica in my, remember that one?
Lacey Alice has something she's telling you.
Oh, hold on. Little bit of Sandy in my, let's see. Hold on, Lacey Alice. I don't see anything yet. How come I don't see Lacey Alice yet? What time?
It
12.
is at 3:00.
Oh, yeah, 12 my time. I'm sorry.
See
It's
Jeanette,
great.
Jay Quinn, Shar, and Bradley. I see when she said hello to us.
Keep going.
Hi, Mommy, no cancer. Yay! Wonderful news. That's great. I got everything out.
So happy, Lacey Alice.
We were wondering where
Yes.
you were. Yeah. It's electric.
Hi, Rubbity Bub.
The alley cat. Remember the alley cat? Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
No, but I remember Top Cat.
Oh, you know the alley cat that you did it at every wedding.
I did.
Yes,
I don't
the
remember
alley
that.
cat. You
What
remember
is
it,
it?
don't you, Scooter?
No.
Who remembers the alley cat here in the chat?
What is the alley cat? Tell me.
What is
Okay,
it?
it's one of those like dances, and it's like and then you clap, and it's like you just do this really fast thing with your feet, and it gets faster and faster and faster, and it's like
Oh, I know the dance, what you're talking about, but I didn't know it was called that.
yeah, the alley cat.
I'll have to
Right
look it
foot,
up.
left foot, front back, something like that, and then you clap and you turn, and like you like turn and jump, and then you do it again, and you go round and round. Who knows the
Yeah.
alley cat?
Never heard that name though.
Are you serious? Somebody in here has to know the alley cat, right? Remember the jiggle jump?
I know that,
You've
yeah.
never heard of the, oh my gosh, this is crazy, you people. That's like a famous thing at a wedding is the alley cat.
Well, yeah, but we just obviously don't call it that. I don't know, or we didn't
And you
know that's
remember
what
the
it's
thing where
called.
then everybody gets on the mambo line or something and you go all around, you go out in the hallway
Yeah,
and then the
Well,
limbo.
that's the mambo, right?
Yeah, and then the limbo, but let me see, alley cat.
How low can you go?
oh,
Remember that when you do the limbo?
The limbo.
yes, I love that.
Now I crack my back.
I know, right?
Okay, so the alley cat, also known as alley cat and the alley cat, is a popular instrumental song made most famous by the Danish pianist and composer Bent Fabric. Released in 1962, Fabric wrote the tune under the pseudonym Frank Bjorn. Okay, the song was originally released in November of 1961 under the Danish title Omkring at Fijel, which means around a piano. In 1962, the Bent Fabric composition reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and number 2 on the Billboard Adult Contemporary. In Australia, it went to number 2, and in Germany, it went to number 49. It also won a Grammy Award for Best Rock and Roll Recording during the 5th Grammy Awards. It sold over 1 million copies and was awarded a gold disc. The song, let's see, watch, there's a dance to it that goes to the alley cat. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys don't know this.
No. I got to go to more weddings, even if I don't know the.
We know the dance.
Yeah,
We just
here it
didn't know
is. Here's the
name.
alley cat on YouTube, okay? The alley
Okay.
cat dance. I'm going to give you guys the link to it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that is so
Get with it.
intense.
Get with it, guys.
Yeah, get with it.
Come on. Everybody should know how to do this by tomorrow night. Hold on, paste. Come
I'll
on.
probably know the song once I hear it, but I won't do it
There.
because of copyright.
There you go.
Here.
Mm.
And then I'll look at the alley cat dance.
The alley cat, alley cat. That's
We'll
what
all
they did
put
it
it up
at.
here tomorrow night.
It's a line dance. There are a couple of different country version line dances. Let's see, alley cat dance. Yeah, there's a lot. That's a chicken dance. Then there's the chicken dance and the Macarena. That was like, right? Macarena.
Right?
What, Scooter?
You know that song, Macarena.
She's singing. She's singing.
Oh,
right
I
now.
didn't know that was the. Macarena.
Hey, Macarena.
Hi.
Little bit of
Macarena.
It was so funny because that song, I once worked with a guy who had his daughters were Monica, Erica, Rebecca, and let me see. He didn't have, and his ex-wife was Sandra. Okay, so Monica. So then he had a Jessica. He had almost all of them. It was hysterical when it came out. But he had a Rebecca. But he had an Erica. He had a Sandra. He had a Monica. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. Jessica. A little bit of Jessica in my life. A little bit of Sandra. Rita's all I need.
So I'm going in between watching the alley cat dance and goats being born.
Oh my gosh, goats being born. I can hardly, sometimes I can't watch that. A lot of times, I used to watch that baby story all the time.
Uh-huh.
But then, sometimes I couldn't watch it. I just couldn't watch somebody.
Make you nervous?
Yes, maybe agitated. And I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't handle
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And it's like, oh. And I think goats might do the same thing to me.
You probably
That's what
would
that
because
drama
you're.
channel lady said. She was watching a lot of, while she was off of
Who-
YouTube.
What happened?
What?
Goats being born. She said she was
He
watching.
was?
it.
Lacey
Yeah.
Ellis was?
No, that YouTube channel lady.
Oh, really?
Yes. So she
She's
said
watching
tonight.
go.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And the giraffe being born.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. And now she's going to be back to the grind.
Why she wants to donate to animals now.
Oh, really? It so
I'm
sounds
just
so
saying.
genuine, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just a thought.
What?
No, I'm just saying, just a thought,
Oh.
that's why she's going for animals now.
Oh, yeah. And then did anybody say, well, why don't you just put a link and have people just donate directly?
I don't know. I wasn't
Was she getting any more hate in this chat?
tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know, because
Oh,
I didn't stay in there long.
yeah, I couldn't watch that. I was like, no, I'm not watching that.
I was out and about and,
I know
yeah.
you have a full calendar and social life and
Yeah.
all that stuff
Lord.
going on.
What?
And you can't
That's
be watching
right. I had
that,
so many
that
meetings. and-
frivolity, you just can't.
That's right.
You've got so much going on.
I
Yeah.
do.
Oh my goodness. But anyway,
Well, okay,
I
3,
gotta
2,
go.
1.
I have to go to bed. I do tonight. I am exhausted. But
Watch your
I will
video.
see you guys tomorrow, and
Video.
I will watch my video, and I will put more videos up of the puppy tomorrow. All right, everybody, take
Bye,
care.
guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
in chat.
everybody.
Hi, Tammy.
Bye,
Feel better. I'll
everybody.
be praying.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.